Hey folks, welcome back. New guitar day. That guy bought it on a whim. Again, one of my crazy whims. I've seen these Badcat guitars popping up and they look nice. So I figured I'd try one and be again the test pilot here for one of these things. So I bought it. And a good news, bad news situation. So let's talk about the good news up front. First of all, it's a nice looking guitar, right? It's sky blue, has this nice poly finish to it, and poly on the back of the neck with the skunk stripe, a nice feeling neck, 18:1 gear ratio seal tuners with the Badcat stamp on the back of the tuner. Headstock is not bad, right? It's a decent looking headstock, doesn't have too much of that bird beak on it. Just simply says Badcat Polaris series. 2 string trees. There's the truss rod adjustment there. Comes with a bone nut. Not too high. Bone nut looks like it's set in pretty nicely. The neck is what I would call a standard C-shaped neck. Has a compound radius on this thing. So it goes from 9.5 inch standard Strat style radius to 12 inch. At the very high end, so it gets flatter as you go, if you're going to shred, I guess, which I don't do. 3-ply pickguard, white, black, white. 6-point basic tremolo system, right? Like any other import inexpensive Strat style guitar has. 22 medium jumbo frets. These are titanium alloy frets described as by the manufacturer, which was another thing that intrigued me, which is on more high-end guitars. The frets on this guitar are excellent. They almost feel rolled. Excellent feeling frets. Supposed to have a one-piece maple neck, but it clearly has a 2-piece maple neck on it. It has maple fretboard over the maple neck itself, so it's a 2-piece maple neck. Alnico is described as having at least Alnico 5 pickups. Now here's the bad news. Here's the bad news. Guitar's dead on arrival. It doesn't work. No volume out of any of the pickups on this guitar. I thought maybe it was the cable. I used multiple cables. Those multiple cables on different guitars just to try to rule out everything, and sure enough the cables aren't the culprit, nor the amp. It's the guitar. It made one noise for a second as I moved the switch, and then it just died out. So there's a loose connection under this thing somewhere. Again, me being average Joe and not wanting to take the time nor having the really desire or expertise to get under the hood and try to connect it properly or whatever, I'm going to have to return this because it's not playable. Right? Dead on arrival right out of the box. I never had that experience before. Never had a guitar shipped to me that didn't play. And unfortunately, I was very bummed because I was anxious to hear what these pickups sound like. Because on the surface, it's a nice-looking guitar. It's a comfortable feeling guitar. It seems like it's solidly built. And I thought I'd have a really, really good story to tell everybody. But aesthetically, it's a good story. Unfortunately, from a playability standpoint, quality standpoint, not so good a story because the pickups don't work. It's not, or if they do work, they're not connected properly. So that's unfortunately my sad tale of woe. So this thing is going to go right back to Badcat, unfortunately. Now, here's the catch. These guys have a website, no phone number, no email without having to go through this rigmarole process to get your email linked to their to the site so that you can send an email to contact them. They do have a chat on their website, but it's not attended at any time of day. So I guess they're, maybe on China time. I don't know what time they're on, but they never respond via chat. Hard, if not impossible, to get through them via email. And they don't have a phone number. So I'm going to keep in touch with this situation here. And it's a good learning experience for me, and certainly hopefully will help you guys out so you don't fall into it. But be careful because there's no way to really contact these people easily enough. It seems like they distribute. When I got this guitar shipped to me, it shipped to me via a tracking number that was linked to Amazon. And it came in an Amazon oversized box. So they have an agreement, I guess, with Amazon United States as their delivery mechanism. But in terms of contacting the company, that's going to be a challenge. but this guy's got to go back, so I got to figure out some way to get through to them. But unfortunately, that's my sad story with this Badcat Polaris Strat style guitar. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, I buy too many guitars, obviously, and I'm starting to see what I thought were anomalies, but not becoming anomalies anymore. They seem to be becoming regular things with me, where I get these crazy head-scratching situations. But in any event, if you find these videos helpful and useful to you, please subscribe. Any questions or comments, fire them below. And as always, guys, until the next time, be well and stay safe. Take care.